First impressions are very important. Since you only get one chance, take the opportunity to start off on the right foot. If a potential customer does not like your appearance or the way you talk, you will not get a second chance. If you're uncomfortable speaking in person with potential customers, practice in front of a mirror until you feel comfortable with your verbal presentation. You have one chance to make that good first impression. Make it count.
Hello, I'm John Smith with Smith's Pool Service and Repairs.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bill Jones.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jones.
Can I meet you around back?
Sure.
Great, thank you.
You have a lovely home.
Oh, thank you very much.
Here is a copy of our service agreement, business license, insurance policy, and all of our contact information. It explains what we do, what's included in our service, and all the information you need about our company and our services. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a look around and write up a quote for full service while you take a look at this folder. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
Thank you.
The more professional you appear to a customer, the better your chances are of acquiring that customer. Check the water chemistry while the customer observes. Check the skimmer and the skimmer basket and explain why you're checking these items. Check the coping for cracks and the mastic for necessary repairs. Customers love the fact that you're trying to save them money through efficiency. Check the heater, the filter pressure. Ask the homeowner what the pressure is when the filter's clean. If he doesn't know, explain why it's important. Check for plumbing leaks, and any other item you feel will help you acquire the customer. You took the time to drive to the location. Take the time to earn the customer.
You seem quite thorough.
Thank you. I learned that thoroughness is necessary if we're going to limit or possibly avoid future problems. I have some items I'd like to discuss with you and perhaps get your opinion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to help.
Your water chemistry is a little off, and while it may not look threatening to you from what you can see, it's nonetheless threatening. Poor water chemistry not only creates a breeding ground for bacteria, which can make people sick, it can also damage your plaster, pool equipment, and cause thousands of dollars in unnecessary repairs. Water chemistry is priority one when servicing a pool. It's the cornerstone of pool service for your health and to avoid expensive repairs.
I knew chemistry was important, but I didn't realize it was that important.
Many pool owners are not aware of the damage that can be caused by poor water chemistry. The damage is much greater than just cloudy water or a few stains in the plaster. I'd like to show you something over here.
Okay.
If you look here, you can see a hole in your mastic that separates your pool from the rest of your deck. When water gets into this opening, it begins to cause a separation between your pool and your deck. Enough of an opening can even threaten the integrity of your pool structure, but more often than not, it causes cracking in your decking. A few dollars now could save you a lot of dollars later.
No one's ever told me that before. Thanks.
The first bidding scenario was very limited in scope and did nothing to help foster confidence in the pool serviceman. A connection with the customer was not created, and the customer felt the lack of thoroughness displayed in the first bidding process was indicative of the type of service he could expect. Remember, customers are looking for quality service, and it starts with your appearance and the bidding process.
The rest of the pool area seems to be holding up quite well, and I don't see any immediate problems other than the water chemistry and the small mastic repair.
So what do you charge for weekly full service?
Considering the amount of chemicals and service time necessary to maintain your pool properly, it would be $125 a month for weekly service. Plus, of course, any necessary equipment repairs that would be approved by you prior to the start of any work. Our weekly service would include keeping the pool clean, all liquid chlorine, muriatic acid, quarterly inspections of the pool and equipment by our Class A specialist or by me personally. It would also include a copy of our quarterly newsletter, which helps pool owners save money on utilities and unnecessary repairs. Here's a copy of our past newsletter.
You know, you seem very thorough, but $125 is a great deal of money and quite a bit more than I've paid in the past, more than I want to pay for pool service, especially since most of the guys I've had have promised the moon and they've rarely delivered. In fact, the last guy gave me a bid of $85.
I understand how you feel. Many of our customers felt the same way, but once they worked with us, they found our service was actually less expensive due to the savings they experienced on unnecessary repairs due to improper service and missed preventative maintenance opportunities. Our service fee is based on the quality of service. Our service includes more than just keeping your pool looking good. We can eliminate unnecessary repairs by proper water chemistry, preventative maintenance, and by keeping you informed through our quarterly newsletters and inspection sheets. Proper service alone can save you thousands of dollars. If you pay another serviceman $85 and it costs you thousands in plaster repairs, equipment repairs, or even just one visit to the ear, nose, and throat specialist, what have you saved?
I understand what you're saying, but $125 is a great deal of money. I just don't know that I want to spend that much on pool service.
I can appreciate that. I'll tell you what, let me service your pool for the first month. At the end of the month, I'll send you an invoice for $125. If you don't believe our service was worth $125, just cross out the $125, write in $85, pay that invoice, and we'll part friends. If you believe our service was worth $125, pay the invoice, and we'll consider you one of our valued clients.
I like those terms. I guess I could give you a 1-month trial.
Now, we could have offered the customer in either the first or second scenario a limited service for less money, Kim Plus, or even a Kim service. And if you were thinking in that direction, you would have been correct. These are great options for customers who definitely will not pay full service rates. However, if we're too quick to fall back onto one of the less expensive options, we may end up costing ourselves a great deal of money by selling a customer on a Kim service when just a little more effort would have secured a full service customer. Options are a wonderful business tool and should be used as necessary, but they should not be used too often or too quickly. Always work hard to get the best rate possible and use the lesser service as a fallback option only. If you must use a lesser service to seal the deal, you always have that option.
Here's a copy of our service agreement. If you would initial here at the bottom for 1 month trial service. Thank you. Also, here's a copy of our inspection sheet for this quarter and a copy of this quarter's newsletter. I would suggest we take care of the mastic repair as soon as possible. And I'd like to have my serviceman immediately schedule a startup for your pool so we can properly balance your water chemistry. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Are there any questions before I go?
Yeah. What day will you come? I've always liked Fridays because I like the pool to be clean on the weekend.
With our service, it won't matter what day we come. Your pool will be clean for the weekend, barring any storms or high winds. Storms and winds are separate service issues we all suffer through, and they are addressed on the scheduled service day unless other arrangements are made. We're in your area on Thursday. Is Thursday okay?
Hey, as long as the pool's clean for the weekend, Thursday's fine.
Great. We'll be here next Thursday for your scheduled service. Are there any questions for me before I go?
No, I think we're good to go. See you next Thursday.
Great. You have a good day, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
As a pool professional, when you decide to sell your business or accounts, you want the best price, the best buyer, and the fastest sale. That's our goal at National Pool Route Sales. Our staff has sold over 5,000 routes nationwide. Our experienced escrow department will also make sure the sale and transfer are accomplished legally and efficiently. Whether your business is growing too fast or you're looking to retire, use National Pool Route Sales, the industry leader in pool route sales, to accomplish all your goals.